My friends, gather round and listen closely, for I have a secret to share that could change your life forever. A simple ritual passed down through generations, whispered in the halls of ancient wisdom, and now revealed to you. This is not just any ordinary practice, oh no. This is a gateway to abundance, a portal to blessings beyond your wildest dreams. And the best part? It all starts with your feet. Yes, you heard that right. Your feet. Those often neglected appendages that carry you through life's journey. They hold the key to unlocking a torrent of good fortune, if only you know how to treat them right. And today, my dear listeners, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do just that. But first, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut? Like no matter how hard you try, success always seems just out of reach? Do you wake up each morning hoping that today will be the day your luck finally turns around, only to be disappointed yet again? Well, my friends, I'm here to tell you that your days of struggle are numbered. Because once you learn this ancient secret, once you embrace this powerful ritual, your life will never be the same again. Now, I know what you're thinking. Washing my feet? How could that possibly bring me blessings? Oh, but it's not just about washing your feet. It's about what you wash them with and when you do it. You see, timing is everything in this world, and there's a reason why I'm sharing this information with you now. Because the window of opportunity is closing fast, and if you want to reap the rewards, you need to act before date. Why date, you ask? Well, let me tell you a little story. Many years ago, in a land far from here, there lived a wise old sage. This sage was known throughout the region for his ability to predict the future and bring good fortune to those who sought his counsel. People would travel for days, sometimes weeks, just to catch a glimpse of him and hear his words of wisdom. One day, a young man came to the sage, desperate for help. His crops had failed, his business was in ruins, and his family was on the brink of starvation. He had tried everything he could think of to turn his luck around, but nothing seemed to work. The sage listened patiently to the young man's tale of woe, and when he had finished, he smiled a knowing smile. "My son," the sage said, "your troubles are great, but the solution is simple. Go home, and on the last day of the year, as the sun sets on the old and rises on the new, wash your feet with this special mixture I will give you. Do this, and abundance will flow into your life like a river after the spring thaw." The young man was skeptical, but he had nothing left to lose. So he took the mixture from the sage and did as he was instructed. And lo and behold, as the new year dawned, his fortunes began to change. His crops flourished, his business prospered, and his family never wanted for anything again. Now, you might be wondering what was in that mixture the sage gave to the young man. Well, my friends, that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. But before I do, I want you to understand something very important. This is not some magic potion or snake oil remedy. This is a time-honored tradition, a ritual that has been practiced by those in the know for centuries. It's a way of aligning yourself with the natural rhythms of the universe, of opening yourself up to the abundance that is all around us, just waiting to be tapped into. So, are you ready to learn the secret? Are you prepared to take the first step on your journey to a life of abundance and blessings? Then listen closely, because I'm about to reveal the ingredients of this miraculous foot washing mixture. First and foremost, you'll need sea salt, but not just any sea salt. It must be pure, unrefined sea salt, preferably harvested from the depths of the ocean, where the water is cleanest and most rich in minerals. This salt represents the earth element, grounding you and connecting you to the vast resources of our planet. Next, you'll need lavender essential oil. This isn't just for its pleasant aroma, though that's certainly a bonus. Lavender is known for its calming properties, helping to soothe your mind and open your spirit to receive the blessings that are coming your way. represents the air element, lifting your thoughts and aspirations to new heights. The third ingredient is spring water. Not tap water, not bottled water, but pure, fresh spring water, collected from a natural source if possible. This water should be as close to its original, untainted state as you can get. It represents the water element, of course, symbolizing the flow of abundance into your life. Fourth on the list is a small piece of citrine crystal. This golden stone is known as the merchant stone, believed to attract wealth and prosperity. It doesn't need to be large, even a small chip will do. This represents the fire element, igniting your passion and drive to achieve your goals. Last but not least, you'll need a sprig of rosemary. This aromatic herb has been used for centuries in purification rituals and is said to enhance memory and mental clarity. It represents the spirit element, connecting you to the higher realms of consciousness and divine guidance. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That's it? Just some salt, oil, water, a crystal, and an herb? How can something so simple be so powerful? And to that, I say, isn't that always the way with the greatest truths in life? The most profound wisdom is often the simplest. It's not about complexity or difficulty. It's about intention, belief, and aligning yourself with the natural forces of the universe. But here's the thing, my friends. It's not just about having these ingredients. It's about how you use them and when. Remember, timing is crucial. This ritual must be performed on date, as the old year gives way to the new. This is a time of transition, a liminal space where the veil between worlds is thin and the potential for transformation is at its peak. So, let me walk you through the process, step by step. On the morning of date, gather your ingredients. Find a quiet, peaceful spot where you won't be disturbed. This could be in your bathroom, your backyard, or even a secluded spot in nature if you're feeling adventurous. The important thing is that you feel comfortable and safe. Begin by pouring your spring water into a basin large enough to comfortably fit both your feet. Add a handful of sea salt and stir it until it dissolves completely. As you do this, visualize all the negativity, all the stagnant energy in your life, dissolving just like the salt. See it melting away, making room for new, positive energy to flow in. Next, add 7 drops of lavender essential oil to the water. Why 7? Because 7 is a number of spiritual significance in many traditions, representing completeness and perfection. As you add each drop, take a deep breath, inhaling the calming scent. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed, more open to the blessings that are about to come your way. Now, take your piece of citrine and hold it in your hands for a moment. Close your eyes and imagine it glowing with a warm, golden light. See that light expanding, enveloping you in its radiance. This is the light of abundance, of prosperity, of all the good things that are waiting for you in the coming year. When you feel ready, gently place the citrine in the water. Finally, take your sprig of rosemary and swirl it through the water 3 times clockwise. As you do this, speak your intentions for the new year out loud. Be specific. Don't just say, "I want to be rich," or "I want to be happy." Instead, say something like, "I am open to receiving abundant financial blessings," or "I welcome joy and fulfillment into every aspect of my life." Remember, the universe responds to clarity and precision. Now comes the most important part. Slowly, mindfully, place your feet into the water. As you do, really feel the sensation of the water on your skin. Feel the coolness, the slight tingle from the salt and essential oil. Wiggle your toes, letting the water flow between them. This is not just a physical cleansing, but a spiritual one as well. As you sit there with your feet in the water, Close your eyes and take several deep breaths. With each inhale, imagine you're drawing in pure, positive energy from the universe. With each exhale, release any remaining doubts, fears, or negative thoughts. Let them flow out of you and into the water, where they will be neutralized and transformed. Spend at least 15 minutes like this, breathing deeply and focusing on your intentions for the new year. Visualize yourself living the life you desire. See yourself surrounded by abundance in all its forms. Financial wealth, yes, but also an abundance of love, health, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment. Feel the emotions associated with having achieved your goals. The joy, the satisfaction, the sense of peace and contentment. After 15 minutes have passed, slowly remove your feet from the water. Pat them dry with a clean white towel. As you do, express gratitude for this cleansing ritual and for all the blessings that are on their way to you. Thank the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, for its guidance and support. Now here's a crucial step that many people overlook. Don't just pour the used water down the drain. Instead, if possible, take it outside and pour it at the base of a tree or plant. This completes the cycle, returning the water to the earth and symbolically planting the seeds of your intentions. If you can't do this, it's okay to pour it down the drain, but as you do, visualize your intentions flowing out into the world, ready to manifest. And there you have it, my friends, the ancient secret to washing your feet for abundant blessings. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning. This ritual is like planting a seed. You've prepared the soil, you've planted with care, but now you need to nurture that seed if you want it to grow into a mighty tree of abundance. So what does that mean in practical terms? It means staying alert to opportunities in the coming year. It means taking action when those opportunities present themselves. It means maintaining a positive attitude, even when challenges arise, because they will. Remember, obstacles are not roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Each challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to your goals. It also means practicing gratitude every single day. Even on your worst days, find something to be thankful for. This attitude of gratitude keeps you in alignment with the abundance of the universe. It's like leaving a door open, inviting more blessings to flow into your life. And speaking of inviting blessings, let's talk about the power of giving. You see, abundance isn't just about receiving. It's about creating a flow, a cycle of giving and receiving. So as you start to see the results of this ritual in your life, remember to share your blessings with others. It doesn't have to be money. It could be your time, your skills, your kindness. The more you give, the more you open yourself up to receive. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical. You might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. How can washing my feet possibly change my life? And to that, I say, what do you have to lose by trying? The ingredients are simple and inexpensive. The time investment is minimal. But the potential rewards, they're limitless. Think about it this way. Every great journey begins with a single step, and in this case, that step involves soaking your feet in a basin of blessed water. It's a small action, yes, but it's imbued with powerful intention. And intention, my friends, is the starting point of all achievement. Remember, too, that this ritual is not about instant gratification. It's not a magic spell that will make you wake up on the next day to find a pile of gold at the foot of your bed. Instead, think of it as setting a new course for your life. You're aligning yourself with the energy of abundance, opening yourself up to new possibilities. The changes might be subtle at first, a stroke of good luck here, an unexpected opportunity there. But over time, as you remain open and receptive, you'll start to see bigger and more dramatic shifts in your life. Now, let me address another question that might be on your minds. Why feet? Why not wash our hands or our faces? Well, my friends, there's a reason for this, and it goes beyond mere symbolism. You see, in many ancient traditions, the feet are considered to be powerful energy centers. They're our point of contact with the earth, the place where we literally ground ourselves. In traditional Chinese medicine, for example, there's a practice called reflexology that's based on the idea that different points on the feet correspond to different organs and systems in the body. By stimulating these points, you can promote healing and balance throughout your entire being. But it goes even deeper than that. Think about the phrases we use in everyday language. When we're talking about starting a new venture, we say we're getting our feet wet. When we're fully committed to something, we're putting our best foot forward. And when we're about to embark on a journey, we set foot on the path. All of these expressions point to a deep, intuitive understanding of the importance of our feet. They're not just appendages that help us move from place to place. They're the foundation of our physical being, and in many ways, the foundation of our life's journey. So when you wash your feet in this blessed mixture, you're not just cleansing them physically. You're symbolically washing away the dust and grime of the old year, the old ways of thinking and being that no longer serve you. You're preparing yourself, quite literally from the ground up, for a new beginning. And let's not forget the timing of this ritual. Date is not chosen arbitrarily. It's the threshold between the old year and the new, a time when the energy of change and new beginnings is at its peak. It's a time when many of us naturally reflect on the past and set intentions for the future. By performing this ritual on this specific date, you're tapping into that powerful transitional energy, amplifying the effects of your intentions. Now, I want to address something that some of you might be concerned about. You might be thinking, but what if I miss the date deadline? Does that mean I've lost my chance at abundance for the whole year? And to that I say, absolutely not. While date is the ideal time for this ritual, the most important factor is your intention and your willingness to open yourself up to abundance. If for some reason you can't perform the ritual on date, choose another significant date. It could be your birthday, the start of a new month, or even the next full moon. The key is to choose a time that feels meaningful to you, a time when you can fully focus on your intentions for abundance and blessings. Remember, the universe doesn't operate on our human calendar. Abundance is not limited to a specific date or time. It's always available to us if we're open to receiving it. This ritual is a tool, a way of aligning ourselves with that abundance. But the real magic lies in your belief, your intention, and your actions. Speaking of actions, let's talk about what to do after the ritual. You've washed your feet, you've set your intentions, you've opened yourself up to abundance. Now what? Well, my friends, this is where the real work begins. Because while this ritual can certainly help set the stage for abundance, it's up to you to step onto that stage and play your part. First and foremost, stay alert. Opportunities for abundance can come in many forms, and they don't always announce themselves with flashing neon signs. It might be a chance conversation that leads to a new business opportunity. It might be a book that falls off the shelf in front of you, containing exactly the information you need. It might even be a setback that, viewed from the right perspective, turns out to be a blessing in disguise. The key is to approach each day with an attitude of expectancy and gratitude. Expect good things to happen and be grateful for everything that comes your way, even the challenges. Because remember, every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and growth is a form of abundance. Next, take inspired action. Notice I said inspired action, not just action for the sake of action. This means listening to your intuition, following those gut feelings that nudge you in a certain direction. Sometimes the path to abundance isn't logical or straightforward. Sometimes it requires a leap of faith. Trust yourself and trust the universe to support you. It's also important to maintain the energy of abundance in your daily life. This means being generous with your time, your resources, your kindness. Remember, abundance is a flow. The more you give, the more you open yourself up to receive. This doesn't mean giving to the point of depletion. That's not abundance. That's sacrifice. Instead, give from a place of fullness, knowing that as you share your blessings, you create space for even more to flow into your life. Another crucial aspect of maintaining the energy of abundance is your self-talk. The words you speak, especially the words you speak to yourself, have immense power. They shape your reality, influencing your beliefs, your actions, and ultimately, your results. So pay attention to your internal dialogue. Are you constantly complaining about what you lack? Or are you expressing gratitude for what you have, while eagerly anticipating even greater blessings? Make a conscious effort to shift your language to align with abundance. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," try, "How can I create the resources to make that happen?" Instead of, "I'm not good enough," say, "I'm growing and improving every day." These small shifts in language can lead to massive shifts in your reality. Now let's talk about patience. In our fast-paced, instant gratification world, it's easy to get discouraged if we don't see immediate results. But abundance, like any natural process, has its own timeline. Think about planting a garden. You don't plant a seed one day and expect to harvest a fully grown plant the next. There's a period of germination, of growth, often happening underground where you can't see it. The same is true of abundance. Sometimes the blessings you've called into your life through this ritual might take time to manifest. Trust the process. Know that even when you can't see it, powerful forces are at work in your favor. Your job is to stay positive, stay focused on your intentions, and keep taking inspired action. And speaking of action, let's address a common misconception about rituals like this. Some people think that once they've done the ritual, they can sit back and wait for abundance to magically appear in their lives. But that's not how it works, my friends. This foot washing ritual is not a substitute for effort and perseverance. It's a complement to it. Think of it this way. The ritual is like preparing a field for planting. You've cleared the ground, enriched the soil, set the stage for growth, but you still need to plant the seeds, water them, tend to your crops. In the same way, after this ritual, you need to take concrete steps towards your goals. If you want financial abundance, you might need to learn new skills, start a side hustle, or find ways to increase your value in your current job. If you're seeking abundance in relationships, you might need to work on your communication skills, practice vulnerability, or put yourself in situations where you can meet new people. The ritual opens the door to abundance, but you still need to walk through that door. And sometimes, walking through that door might be scary. It might require you to step out of your comfort zone, to take risks, to face your fears. But remember, on the other side of fear is where the magic happens. That's where true abundance resides. Now let's talk about something that many people overlook when it comes to attracting abundance: the importance of clearing out the old to make room for the new. This applies not just to physical clutter, but to emotional and mental clutter as well. In the days leading up to your foot washing ritual, I encourage you to do a thorough cleansing of your living space. Donate or discard items you no longer need or use. Clean out your closets, your drawers, your garage. As you do this physical decluttering, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. I'm ready for the new. I'm creating space for abundance to flow into my life. But don't stop at physical decluttering. Take some time to do some emotional and mental decluttering as well. Are there old grudges you're holding on to? Let them go. Forgiveness is a powerful attractor of abundance. Are there limiting beliefs that have been holding you back? Challenge them. Replace them with empowering thoughts that align with the abundant life you're creating. This process of clearing out the old is like preparing a vessel to receive abundance. If your life is already full of stuff, of resentments, of limiting beliefs, where is the abundance going to go? By creating space, you're essentially telling the universe, I'm ready, I'm open, bring it on. Now, let's circle back to the foot washing ritual itself and dive a little deeper into the symbolism of each ingredient. Remember, every element of this ritual has been carefully chosen for its specific properties and the energy it brings to the process. The sea salt, as we mentioned earlier, represents the earth element. But it's more than just a symbol of grounding. Salt has been used for purification in countless cultures throughout history. When you dissolve the salt in the water, you're creating a powerful cleansing solution that works on both a physical and energetic level. It's drawing out negativity, clearing away stagnant energy, and preparing you to receive the new. The lavender essential oil brings the air element, but it's also known for its calming and balancing properties. As you breathe in its soothing scent, you're helping to quiet the mental chatter that often blocks us from receiving abundance. You're creating a state of peaceful receptivity, which is crucial for allowing blessings to flow into your life. The spring water, representing the water element, is all about flow. Water doesn't fight its way through obstacles. It flows around them, always finding a way forward. This is the energy you're inviting into your life with this ritual. The ability to flow with life's currents, to adapt and move forward, no matter what challenges arise. The citrine crystal brings the fire element, igniting your passion and your will to succeed. Citrine is known as a stone of abundance, not just of money, but of all good things in life. By including this crystal in your ritual, you're amplifying your intentions and charging the water with the energy of prosperity. Finally, the rosemary represents the spirit element. This herb has been used for centuries in rituals of purification and blessing. It's associated with remembrance, helping you to stay focused on your intentions long after the ritual is complete. It's also said to attract elves, the mischievous spirits of good fortune in many folklore traditions. When you combine all these elements, earth, air, water, fire, and spirit, you're creating a powerful, balanced energy that resonates with the frequency of abundance. You're aligning yourself with the fundamental forces of nature and the universe. But here's something crucial to understand. The power of this ritual doesn't lie in the ingredients themselves. Yes, they each bring their own special properties to the mix. But the real magic, the true transformative power, comes from you. It comes from your intention, your belief, your willingness to open yourself up to the abundance that is your birthright. You see, abundance isn't something outside of you that you need to attract or chase. Abundance is your natural state. Just look at nature, it's abundant in its very essence. Seeds don't produce just one fruit, but many. Trees don't grow just one leaf, but thousands. The universe itself is constantly expanding. Abundance is the very nature of existence. So why don't we always experience this abundance in our lives? Because we've learned to block it. We've absorbed limiting beliefs from our families, our societies, our past experiences. We've built walls of fear, doubt, and unworthiness that keep abundance at bay. This ritual, this act of washing your feet with intention and purpose, is really about washing away those blocks. It's about remembering who you truly are, a being of infinite potential, worthy of all the good that life has to offer. As you perform this ritual, I want you to really feel that truth in every cell of your body. Feel your connection to the abundant universe. Know that you are not separate from this flow of good, but an integral part of it. You're not trying to get something you lack, You're simply opening yourself up to receive what is already yours. Now, let's talk about what to do if you don't see immediate results after performing this ritual. First of all, don't panic. Don't assume it didn't work. Remember, we're dealing with energies here, and energy work can be subtle. The shifts might be happening in ways you can't immediately see or measure. Instead of looking for big, dramatic changes, start noticing the small synchronicities in your life. Maybe you'll find yourself having more lucky coincidences. You might notice opportunities presenting themselves that you hadn't seen before. You might find that your relationships start to flow more smoothly, or that you're handling stress better than you used to. These small shifts are signs that the energy of abundance is beginning to flow more freely in your life. Acknowledge them, celebrate them, express gratitude for them. Because here's a secret: what you appreciate, appreciates. The more you notice and give thanks for these small blessings, the more they'll multiply in your life. If you're still not seeing the results you desire, it might be time for some self-reflection. Are you fully committed to your intention for abundance? Are you taking inspired action towards your goals? Are there any subconscious beliefs or fears that might be blocking your progress? Sometimes we say we want abundance, but deep down, we're afraid of what it might mean. We might fear the responsibility that comes with greater wealth, or worry that success will change us in ways we're not comfortable with. These subconscious fears can act as powerful blocks to abundance. If you suspect this might be the case for you, don't judge yourself. This is a common experience, and recognizing it is the first step to moving past it. You might want to consider journaling about your feelings around abundance, or even seeking the help of a therapist or coach who can help you work through these blocks. Remember, attracting abundance is not just about external actions. It's also very much an inside job. It's about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions with the frequency of abundance. This foot washing ritual is a powerful tool in that alignment process, but it's not the only tool. Meditation, visualization, affirmations, these can all be powerful companions to this ritual, helping you to maintain that alignment with abundance in your daily life. Now, let's address something that might be on some of your minds. You might be wondering, is this some kind of magic? Is it spiritual, religious? Does it conflict with my beliefs? And these are all valid questions. The truth is, this ritual isn't tied to any specific religion or spiritual tradition. It draws on universal principles that you can find echoed in various forms across many cultures and belief systems. At its core, it's about intention, mindfulness, and aligning yourself with the natural abundance of the universe. If you have a specific religious or spiritual practice, you can absolutely incorporate elements of your faith into this ritual. You might choose to say a prayer as you prepare the foot washing mixture, or invoke the blessings of your preferred deity or spiritual guide. The key is to make it personally meaningful to you. For those who prefer a more secular approach, you can think of this as a mindfulness practice. It's a way of consciously setting your intentions, of taking time to align your thoughts and actions with your goals. The act of washing your feet becomes a physical representation of your commitment to stepping into a more abundant life. The beauty of this ritual is its flexibility. You can adapt it to fit your personal beliefs and comfort level. The essential elements, the intention, the mindfulness, the symbolic cleansing, remain powerful regardless of the specific framework you place them in. Now, as we near the end of our discussion, I want to circle back to something I mentioned earlier, the importance of giving. You see, abundance isn't just about receiving, it's about participating in the flow of good in the universe. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is through giving. I'm not just talking about monetary giving, although that can certainly be part of it if you're in a position to do so. I'm talking about giving of yourself, your time, your skills, your kindness, your understanding. When you give freely, without expectation of return, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I trust in the abundance of life. I know that as I give, I will also receive. This attitude of generous giving can transform your life in ways you might not expect. It can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment that no amount of material wealth can match. It can open doors to new relationships and opportunities. And perhaps most importantly, it can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have to offer. And that shift alone can revolutionize your experience of abundance. So as you prepare for this foot washing ritual, as you set your intentions for abundance in the coming year, I encourage you to also set an intention for how you'll give back. How will you use your unique gifts and talents to make the world a little bit better? How will you spread the abundance you receive? Remember, my friends, you are not just a passive recipient of life's blessings. You are a powerful co-creator of your reality. This foot washing ritual is a way of stepping into that power, of aligning yourself with the abundant nature of the universe. But it's what you do after the ritual, how you think, how you act, how you give, that will ultimately determine the level of abundance you experience. Let's delve deeper into this concept of co-creation, because it's absolutely crucial to understanding how abundance truly works in our lives. You see, the universe is not a vending machine where you insert a ritual and out pops your desired outcome. It's more like a dance partner, responsive to your lead, but also guiding you in turn. When we talk about co-creating your reality, what we're really talking about is a partnership between your conscious intentions and actions and the greater forces of the universe. It's about recognizing that you have a vital role to play in manifesting the abundance you desire, while also remaining open and receptive to the wisdom and opportunities that the universe presents. So how do you step into this role of co-creator? It starts with your thoughts. The human mind is an incredibly powerful tool, capable of shaping our perception of reality and, by extension, our experience of it. After performing the foot washing ritual, pay close attention to your thought patterns. Are you constantly focusing on lack and limitation? Or are you attuned to the abundance that surrounds you? Make a conscious effort to shift your thoughts towards abundance. This doesn't mean denying challenges or difficulties when they arise. Rather, it's about choosing to see the opportunities within those challenges. It's about maintaining an unwavering belief that solutions exist, that resources are available, that you have the capacity to overcome whatever obstacles you face. Remember, your thoughts are like seeds. What you consistently think about, you tend to bring about. So plant thoughts of abundance, of success, of joy and fulfillment. Water these thought seeds with your belief and attention, and watch how they begin to sprout in your external reality. But thoughts alone are not enough. Co-creation requires action, inspired action, to be precise. After the ritual, stay alert to the nudges of your intuition, those subtle inner promptings that guide you towards your goals. These might come as sudden ideas, chance encounters, or unexpected opportunities. The key is to act on them when they appear. This is where many people falter in their quest for abundance. They do the ritual, they set their intentions, but then they hesitate to take the necessary actions to bring those intentions to life. Remember, the universe can open doors for you, but you must have the courage to walk through them. Sometimes, these inspired actions might seem illogical or risky from the perspective of your rational mind. Trust the process. The path to abundance often requires us to step out of our comfort zones, to do things differently than we've done before. After all, if you want different results, you need to take different actions. Now, let's talk about the giving aspect, because this is where the real magic happens in co-creating an abundant life. Giving is not just a nice thing to do, it's a fundamental principle of abundance. It's how you participate in the flow of good in the universe. When you give, whether it's your time, your skills, your resources, or simply your kindness, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. You're saying, I have more than enough. I trust in the abundance of life. This attitude opens you up to receive even more. But here's the key. Give without expectation of return. Give because it brings you joy, because it aligns with your values, because it makes the world a little bit better. This kind of giving creates a positive energy that naturally attracts more abundance into your life. After the foot washing ritual, look for ways to give in your daily life. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Maybe it's offering a genuine compliment to a coworker or helping a neighbor with a small task. Maybe it's volunteering your skills to a cause you believe in, or making a small donation to a charity. The form doesn't matter as much as the spirit behind it. As you give, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Notice the sense of fulfillment, the joy, the connection it brings. These positive emotions are powerful attractors of even more positive experiences and opportunities. Another crucial aspect of co-creating your reality is maintaining energetic consistency. This means aligning your thoughts, feelings, words, and actions with the abundance you desire. It's not enough to do the foot washing ritual and then go back to complaining about your life or focusing on what you lack. Instead, make a conscious effort to embody the energy of abundance in everything you do. Speak words of gratitude and positivity. Carry yourself with confidence and optimism. Make choices that reflect your belief in abundance, even in small, everyday matters. For example, if you're working towards financial abundance, you might choose to treat yourself to a small luxury occasionally, not from a place of reckless spending, but as a way of telling the universe, I trust that I can afford to enjoy life's pleasures. Or if you're seeking abundance in relationships, you might practice being more open and vulnerable with others, signaling your readiness to receive deep connections. Remember, the external world tends to mirror our internal state. By consistently embodying the energy of abundance, you create a resonance that attracts similar energies and experiences into your life. It's also important to cultivate patience and trust in the process of co-creation. Abundance doesn't always manifest in the ways or timeframes we expect. Sometimes, what looks like a setback might actually be setting the stage for something even better than what we had envisioned. After the foot washing ritual, commit to trusting the journey. Have faith that everything is working out for your highest good, even if you can't see how in the moment. This trust allows you to remain open and receptive to the abundance that's coming your way, even if it arrives in unexpected packages. Lastly, remember that co-creating an abundant life is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. The foot washing ritual is a powerful way to set your intentions and align your energy, but it's your daily choices that really shape your reality. Consider creating small daily rituals that reinforce your commitment to abundance. This could be a morning gratitude practice where you list 5 things you're thankful for. It could be a nightly review where you acknowledge the abundance you experienced during the day. It could be a weekly act of generosity where you consciously look for ways to give and share your blessings. These consistent practices keep you in the abundance mindset, making you a more effective co-creator of your reality. They help you stay aligned with the energy you tapped into during the foot washing ritual, allowing that energy to flow through your life continuously. In essence, co-creating your reality is about recognizing your own power, while also surrendering to the greater wisdom of the universe. It's about taking inspired action while remaining flexible and open to guidance. It's about giving generously while also allowing yourself to receive graciously. As you step forward from the foot washing ritual into the new year, carry this understanding with you. Know that every thought, every word, every action is an act of creation. You are constantly sending ripples out into the universe, and those ripples return to you as the experiences of your life. So send out ripples of abundance, of joy, of love and generosity. Trust in the process, even when you can't see the results immediately. Stay committed to your vision of an abundant life, but remain open to how that abundance might manifest. Remember, you are not just washing your feet in this ritual. You are symbolically stepping into a new way of being, a new way of engaging with the world. You are declaring your readiness to co-create a life of true abundance in all its forms. The foot washing ritual is your starting point, your declaration of intent. But it's what you do after, how you think, how you act, how you give, that truly brings that abundance to life. So step forward with confidence, with joy, with an open heart. The universe is ready to dance with you, to co-create wonders beyond your wildest dreams. Are you ready to lead? As we come to the close of this discussion, I want to leave you with one final thought. Abundance, true abundance, isn't just about having more. It's about being more. It's about expanding your consciousness to recognize the richness that already exists in your life. It's about cultivating gratitude, even for the small things. It's about approaching each day with a sense of wonder and expectancy, knowing that blessings are all around you, just waiting to be recognized. So as you prepare to wash your feet before date, as you set your intentions for abundant blessings in the coming year, remember this: you are already abundant. You are already blessed. This ritual is not about becoming something you're not. It's about remembering who you truly are, a divine, limitless being, worthy of all the good that life has to offer. Step into that truth. Feel it in your bones. Let it infuse every cell of your being. And then, my friends, watch as the world around you begins to reflect that inner abundance back to you in countless miraculous ways. May your feet be blessed, may your path be clear, and may abundance flow into your life like a mighty river. The future is bright, my friends. Step into it with confidence, with joy, and with the knowledge that you are deeply, profoundly blessed.